Quick and dirty. 59 plate BMW 1 Series EGR valve. This is the N47. We have EGR valve is here on this front corner on this one. So to remove this EGR valve, you'll need to take this piece of plastic that holds all the wiring off, which is that bolt there with the stupid head. That allows you to pull that up out of the way, which allows you better access to this bracket that has two 10mm holding it onto that bracket there, because that bracket sits over here. There are two 13s. One of them is out. One of them is out and the other one's still in there, so I've just cracked that off with a spanner, that end, which allows you to just rotate that up out the way to get to the EGR valve. Obviously we've taken the air box out just for allowing some of this to bend around a bit more. Unplugged the crankcase breather pipe there, taken out the two small Torx bits. There are two water pipes. One of them is on the front side here, and the other one is on the back side, and I'm leaving it connected because it's not turning up till tomorrow, so I shall leave that one connected and that one clamped off overnight. You can see the other one running down there to the EGR cooler. So you will have to take this cable, is clipped onto underneath here, and it's clipped on there, and you need to pop that off and then pull this cable up round out the way, because otherwise you get stuck on that when you're trying to remove it. It also helps by removing this assembly. It also helps with getting to these bolts. Like I say, once you've got that bracket just tipped to the side so that it can all come out, it will come out. Obviously unplug your connector. You've got a slide tab there, and then you can push on it, so you pull that grey part up and then you can push down and get it to release. So you pull that up out of the way. So yeah, you've got EGR valve there, as you can see, or not, depends how much I keep shaking around, and the light is in completely the wrong place. We do have some soot in there, but it's not as bad as I would have imagined. I mean, the valve itself, I did spray it off with some cleaner, but it's throwing faults for position sensor. Customer said it basically went into limp mode, and just went really sluggish, and it wasn't actually limp mode. The EGR valve was stuck up. A clean, maybe run the carbon cleaner through it, and it might be absolutely fine, but it does a lot of miles, and the valve itself is not hugely expensive. None of that. EGR valves can start to cause DPF problems and all sorts of issues later on, so it's easier just to replace it now and be done with it. It is the original one, so it's never had one before at 150,000, which is actually quite an accomplishment for a BMW, to be entirely honest. So yeah, so pretty straightforward to remove. Obviously there is the plastic grill across the front here with the two Torx bits that folds up out the way. Airbox, two 10mm, undo that, unplug the sensor. But to be honest, if you can't manage to take the airbox out or get that off, taking the EGR valves off is probably beyond you, so I wouldn't bother doing it. Take it to a garage. Just saying. So yeah, we'll wait till that gets here tomorrow. DPF isn't blocked, but it hasn't done a regen for a little while, so what we're going to do is insert the new valve, put everything back together, run it up to temperature, get it nice and warm, run it up down the road, make sure that there's no immediate problems, and then what I'm actually going to do is put the carbon cleaner in the end here, and I'm going to leave it running for about an hour, and then I'm going to go and do a forced regeneration of the particulate filter, which will clean out any of the soot and crap from the valve messing around, just to ensure it's good for a long time. So yeah, nice quick short one. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you with the next piece of weird, wonderful, random information. Take care.